Hi, Virgo rising sign. It is your weekly forecast starting on 1st of April until 6th of April. I think this week is about recalibrating your relationships, looking at your shared belief systems, your shared resources, as well as potentially your daily workflows. Now, since the chart ruler of you, which is Mercury, is currently starting to shift from Pisces um, towards Aries. It hasn't done it yet, but you're going to start seeing that the focus is going to be shifting on the unseen. But you are still focusing on your partnerships and as well as how you want to be expanding your social circle. But let's have a look at exactly what is happening. So, firstly, we have got Venus in your ninth house, squaring Pluto in your sixth house. And this is a bit of a conflict between your higher principles, your travel plans, and the nitty-gritty reality of your daily work, even your health routines. So you have got this vision potentially for a project or a trip, but maybe there is a bit of a power struggle or technical breakdowns in your daily like office life, and is demanding a radical transformation of your schedule. You would like to go on a holiday, for example, or you would like to travel somewhere, but due to all the issues that are happening at work, maybe you are feeling a bit pressed time-wise, or having to fix things, or having to navigate work trouble. We can really use that Mercury and Jupiter trine that is also happening in your seventh and 11th house this week to kind of sit down with someone and talk through partnership issues, or collaborating with someone, or you might want to be sitting down with your friends, maybe who can give you a different kind of the bigger picture advice you need to be able to fix some of your daily stresses. This is also the third trine that is happening between Mercury and Jupiter. So that's highly possible that you just need to revisiting some of the topics since February 12th that might have not been kind of fully understood yet within your partnership or friendships. And then maybe this is the final kind of like conversations, healing conversations that you can be having with these people. Also, we have got Atlantis entering your eighth house, the house of taxes, transformation, finances, shared resources. So maybe this is about you gaining access to a financial tool, inheritance, or someone is offering you a complex but like an investment strategy. Atlantis is about sink or swim. So this is about looking at how to manage other people's money or your own debts. And of course, this can indicate I'm going to be creating more debts, or I want to kind of get out of it. This is about using that pioneering energy of Aries to settle a debt, to start a bold financial move or a financial partnership as well. It requires a total transparency to avoid that Atlantis shadow of secrecy. Also, we have got the sun in your eighth house as well and squaring Jupiter. And that's a bit of an impulsive type of aspect here. I mean, you might feel this urge to pour a lot of money into a project, a dream of yours. But the reality, of the bills or taxes says you might need to wait a little bit around. You might even overpromise resources, time, effort, for example, to your friends as well. It's about building connections with Jupiter in Cancer. It's about nurturing your social circle. But, you have got your right to say no as well, and that you might want to remember. The moon goes out of bound as well in your third house this week, which is a local environment, siblings, daily communications. And those can become quite intense or erratic as well. Or watch out for obsessive way of thinking. Like if you have got very, like healing conversations to have, you can get very sensitive and then we can say hurtful things to others as well. And also they might be telling us those hurtful things too. We also have got the Venus series and North Node combination. Venus and Ceres are in the ninth house, while North Node is in your seventh house. So this might be receiving a call, for example, from your partner to go and let's go on a holiday. Or this is potentially, if you have got legal cases, this could talk to you about a win. Or maybe it's a literal trip and that feels like destiny. Or if you are single, you can actually meet someone new. Maybe this is actually a financial not obligation, opportunity for you because Venus rules your second house. In the sign of Taurus is often about money. And then you get this phone call that you have won a case and then you are granted a certain amount of money or to collaborate, to be able to sign a contractual agreement. We even have got Hygia entering your 11th house this week, which is a social detox. So maybe this is about cutting people out of your life or purifying your friendships or group associations, or maybe you just want to be spending time only with people who support your well-being, who support your overall, long-term goals. I think this week, with a lot of seventh house, this is also about feeling more affectionate as well. If you are single, new romantic endeavors can be popping up for you with that Mercury and Jupiter. But if you have got a partner already, the seventh and the ninth house is a bit of about adventure. So let's experiment new things. For example, in the bedroom, or let's go on a holiday, or let's do something exciting. Let's try something new out, basically. With that Venus and Pluto square, it's a bit of Venus has got a desire, and then Pluto would like us to kind of keep the routines. So often with Venus ruling the second house, this could become an obsessive way of spending as well. But maybe. There is also a potential with Jupiter in your 11th house to get a pay rise. And then with that Mercury trine, you might want to be having a conversation about that if you have been thinking about such thing. Or maybe you are receiving a bit of a bonus or a nice tip or a nice feedback from your clients. I think getting into that stronger eighth house, this is about working through some of the inner demons as well, though. So, what am I afraid of? And then maybe we have to be recalibrating our mindset, and then we have to show more positivity. This is also with Moon going out of bound in your third house as well. That obsessive way of thinking, the negative way of thinking might need to be recalibrated. So good luck, Virgo, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.